Tim, he keeps relegating my opinions to the netherworld, but really does Tim not know that I've called the bottom and the top of the last 3 cycles? Wait till he sees my next Bitcoin prediction. He will always rue the day that he crossed DZ. Consistency with these stories. JPMorgan Bank deploys JPMorgan coin for euro-denominated payments. That's right, JPMorgan coin. What could go wrong with JPMorgan coin? It's deploying its own blockchain-based payment system to introduce euro-denominated payments for corporate clients. Spokesperson for JPMorgan confirmed to Cointelegraph that they have expanded the blockchain platform from US dollars to euros. System enables wholesale payments for clients, including large multinational firms, to transfer euros to and from their accounts instantly and 24/7. Significantly improves traditional banking transactions, which are only processed Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. JP Morgan's reportedly processed $300 billion worth of transactions in JP Morgan coin. They've yet to scale the system, as its overall daily payments volume reportedly amount to roughly 10 trillion. Okay, so overall, they're doing 10 trillion daily. We have yet to even hit 1 trillion in all of the transactions of JP Morgan coin that launched in 2019. So if this does end up doing all of their volume, that's a lot of money, guys. Yeah. $10 trillion daily. As part of their blockchain-based platform known as Onyx Coin systems, as previously reported, they launched Onyx in 2020, aiming to improve the quality of wholesale payment transactions. They reportedly processed nearly $700 billion in short-term loans via Onyx as of April of 2023. This came at the same time they were fined by the SEC over mismanagement of internal communications, or the deleting 47 million emails. So I've seen that go both ways, when it comes to deleting emails. Hey, who knows what I'm talking about there? JP Morgan Chase hit with multi-million-dollar fine for deleting 47 million banking records. $4 million fine for deleting all these emails, including business documents sought by subpoenas and at least a dozen regulatory investigations. I don't think they're saying the hidden thing, though. Isn't this Epstein's stuff? Isn't Epstein's emails were deleted, right? I don't know if that's been confirmed, but that's the reporting I saw on Twitter, that it was Epstein's emails were deleted, folks, is my understanding. Now, it's not confirmed. I'm just a guy with a monkey picture telling you that. I want to look into this, though, because it's my understanding it's the Epstein emails were deleted. So we'll see. We'll see. Or I don't know if that was Morgan Stanley, or maybe I'm mixing the two stories here. Can't move it around now. Let me move. Oh, it's this stupid thing. Wait. All right, isn't the first time they've been fined by the SEC. Back in 21, they paid $125 million for failing to keep track of its email and text messages communications, again, for deleting employee emails. And then in 05, they were fined $700K for, once again, emails. I'm seeing a theme here with their emails. I feel like they say they share a server with a certain politician. I don't want to get into all that, man. Don't they know you're supposed to use a hammer on your hard drive? Yeah, you're supposed to kill it with a hammer, right?
They got to do whatever they got to do.
They're gonna do what they're gonna do, but you can't just delete 47 emails and then give a little sweetheart deal of $4 million fine.
You can delete 47. No, you can't.
You can. Yeah. Well, here's the thing: doesn't that exist somewhere? Right? There's no way I believe those are deleted, and then there's no record, and they can't be retrieved. There's no way I believe that. I don't know anything. I don't have a CS degree. Just it doesn't pass the sniff test.
It is curious. You got to think those are somewhere, but I don't know. I actually don't know how that works.
Degen Hexakin, she didn't hammer it. It was a aid. Come on now. You saw the faint videos. It wouldn't be enough to crack the plastic housing. right, Fed Chair Powell makes subtle nod to Ripple. Is XRP moment brought to you by Steak, baby. Again, we're going to play a little later on Hit Slots. Make sure you check that out. Weekly bonus coming out tomorrow, too. Fed Chair Powell makes subtle nod to Ripple. Not the drink. Coincidence or not? I mean, look at that face right there. That's a subtle nod face right there. That's a... He's trying to bang your grandma face over the bingo table. The origin of the rumor is popular XRP member NFA.crypto. The origin of the rumor, okay, is from this guy. The user shared a video clip from Jerome Powell's semi-annual testimony yesterday. All right, well, the origin of the rumor is Jerome Powell's testimony. Not they threw me off with that Twitter address. Congressman Wiley Nickel. Is that a cowboy's name? If you've ever heard Wiley Nickel.
Wiley Nickel.
Wiley Nickel. Now meet me at the Tombstone at noon. Wiley
I challenge
Nickel.
you to a duel, Wiley. Nickel.
Wiley Nickel. That's a hell of a name, man. I like that name. Anyway, Congressman Wiley Nickel asked the Fed chairman how he liked the recent concert by the Grateful Dead, a rock band founded in 1965. Frontman is Crazy Dime. No, that's Dimebag Daryl. All right. Powell replied that he had been a Grateful Dead fan for 50 years, while Wiley Nickel replied, I found a universal truth. I like people who like the Grateful Dead. And here comes the connection to Ripple. What the hell? 2018 video about the beginnings. Ripple founder Chris Larson declared, we've always loved the Grateful Dead. He also tells how you buy the Ripple domain from a Grateful Dead superfan who owned it because of their song Ripple. I don't think Jerome Powell had the URL, guys. But it is a fun story here. And as early as March this year, there are rumors that the Fed Reserve could use RippleNet as the basis for their transaction network. The backdrop is that among banks on board for the launch are three of Ripple's partners, ACI Worldwide, Finastra, and Volante Technologies. XRP Army, therefore pondering whether Ripple could play a role. I like that. Jerome Powell, though, I would not have guessed Grateful Dead fan. Makes me think, man, what happened, Jerome? Like, you used to be cool. You used to, psilocybin and, be talking about flowers and unity and peace. Now look at you, brother. Now look at you. Young Jerome would be ashamed. And I honestly I think that's true. I don't know that for sure. Of course, that'd be mind reading, but I feel like that's true.